Patriots, number 2, 6 foot 1 inch sophomore, Gage Stinger. Number 3, 5 foot 11 inch junior, Blake Stinger. Number 23, 6 foot 3 inch junior, Michael Harding.
Yeah, boy.
Number 30, 6 foot 9 inch senior, Trevor Albert.
Yeah.
And number 34, 6 foot 6 inch junior, Jack Cooper.
From Millard South High School, it's game 2 tonight, Joey. We've got the Millard South boys and the Lincoln North Star boys. And Joey, we were at that Millard North game last night. A very competitive game and a very competitive showing by Millard South. Led 34-32 at the half against Millard North. What needs to happen tonight for them to bounce back and get a huge win against an 11-5 team?
Well, I mean, like you said, overall, that was a great game for the Patriots. Number 2 team in the state, probably better talent-wise. Hunter Salas, 6 points a half. Patriots did great. Just that second half, they kind of slipped, and Millard North really took advantage of any opportunities they could get. Salas started to get better looks inside. So the Patriots tonight, really with that size advantage they have, they're going to want to make sure they're working it inside to Albert and Cooper a lot.
What I did see a lot of yesterday was Gage Stanger stepping up.
He
not
was
afraid
fantastic.
of the moment. He probably had his best game of his career at Millard South.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about like his highest points scored in the game. I'm talking about his best overall game was probably last night against Millard North. That's going to be a 3-ball, no good, by Abdel Kareem.
Yeah, he had 16 points, 5 assists, but like you said, the stat line wasn't, it didn't do justice. He did so much more than that, was a great leader, and, had some huge plays for the team.
Well, the Patriots were fearless last night, and they're going to be fearless again tonight. Very talented Lincoln North Star team.
Yeah, 11-5 so far in the year for North Star, but really talented roster overall. The team's highlighted by, obviously, Donovan Williams, who's a 4-star. He was committed to Nebraska, uncommitted. Now he has offers from Oklahoma State, Kansas State, Texas. He's ranked 23rd on ESPN's top 25 shooting guards for 2020. Super talented player, so they're going to do everything they can to limit him like they did for Hunter Salas yesterday.
Looks like a man's man. He's going to take a 3 right here. No good off the mark. Rebound by Blake Stanger.
And the three-pointer's been his weakness. He's averaging 23% from the three-point line.
Pass underneath the Cooper. Oh, he could not convert the layup. Abdel Kareem spins, out of control. Turnover now. Good job by Blake Stanger to get in the passing lane. Now Gage looking to attack. Cooper, a 3-ball. No good off the mark. And that ball's going to be won by Josh Brown. Slows things down. Brown. Yes. Nothing but net on that 3. Navigators on the board.
Brown, nice season. 11.5 points per game, 6 rebounds, shooting 36% from three-point line. But he's been a great role player, done exactly what they needed from him. Nice job distributing the ball to the top scorers.
Good look in the open corner. Harding a 3. Bang! And if you're just joining us, ladies and gentlemen, I'm a little under the weather. So, if you're wondering why my voice sounds so awful, that's going to be a first foul. Let's see who it's on. If it's on Stanger or Cooper, it's going to be on Blake Stanger. Something that happened last night against Millard that really showed the trust and how great of a coach Coach Lucian is, Joey. Blake Stanger, as great of a leader as he is, he made a mistake. He committed his 3rd foul of that first half last night against Millard North. And you know what Coach Lucian did? He started him in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, obviously most players, you don't do that. You sit him for a while. But Blake Stanger, such a good leader, such a high IQ. He knows, a situation like that he's got to slow it down, be a little smarter.
Donovan Williams gets on the board as well with a 3. Now underneath to Albert, who's guarded by Williams. Cannot guard that lefty hook by Trevor Albert. He goes right up and over him. Now pushing the pace is Brown, going to get the layup to go, high off the glass.
Josh Brown.
Gage looking for somebody to cut. Brings back out to Trevor.
Good aggressive defense by Brown.
Harding attacks. That's going to be a blocking foul. Looks like reaching in was Quat Abdel Kareem.
On the last play for the Navigators, we saw that 3 by Williams. Obviously already touched on a little bit of what he's done. His last game against Lincoln Southwest, they had a 69-62 win. He had 34 points, almost half of their team's points. He was fantastic. Overall in the season, 26 points, 10 rebounds in the year. You don't see a lot of shooting guards averaging 10 rebounds, but he's not a normal person.
Blake Stenger with the ball at the top. Guarded really tightly there by Abdel Kareem. Stenger over to Gage. Corner 3 by Blake. Off the rim and no good. Rebound underneath by Jared Lopez. Williams, no doubt. No hesitation, excuse me. And now Gage Stenger pushes it. Williams looking for the steal. And that was an errant post feed there by Trey Mungin. That's going to be a turnover.
Mungin, he's really been making his presence known the last few games. He's done a great job. Obviously not a great play right there. Last game against Millard North, 8 points. He had 2 threes coming in the second quarter, which were really big for the game.
And very important off the bench. The first person that they call upon off the bench as well. Gives him good minutes. We're seeing some zone now by the Patriots. In the corners, Williams. That 3 is too long, an air ball. Lopez to Abdel Kareem. Back to Brown. Brown spins. Back to the corner for Williams. Donovan Williams into the lane. Yes.
And so far, what I've really liked from the Navigators is this little quick pace, quickly moving the ball, opens up a lot of good looks for them. Patriots they're going to need to change something up to be able to limit that.
Nice flex screen, but that's read by Williams underneath. Donovan Williams feeds it to Brown, who loses control. Brings it out to Abdel Kareem. Tough pass inside, not able to be handled. Ben Stratman picking up the loose ball. And now Stenger going to slow things down. We saw a lot of zone last night handling Millard North. Might be the same strategy against players of the talent of Williams and Abdel Kareem. Williams now on the break. Going in the lane, good defense there by Stenger, but tipped in by Abdel Kareem. That's not going to please Coach Lucian. Nobody hustling back in transition. Navigators with a 5-point advantage. We'll be right back after this. We resume play, 2:45 to go in the opening quarter. Patriots trailing by 5. Very slow start for the Patriots on the offensive end. Now Stenger's trapped up top. And that is a walk.
And a great defense we've seen by the Navigators so far. The Patriots, the last few plays, just had nowhere to go. They've had to hustle, or they've had to just rush some passes, or right there and not even be able to get a pass off.
Look, it was going to be interesting. Very high, very intense, a lot of energy taken out of after last night's game. It's going to be interesting to see how the Patriots responded, if they'd be up for this game. And right now, they trail 14-7 as Jared Lopez finishes that underneath. I mean, look, most of this offense primarily runs through, obviously, Donovan Williams and Abdel Kareem. So maybe more zones should be played by the Patriots, which is what they did last night. The basket was by Trevor Albert underneath.
And we see right there, we've seen the plays where they give it to Albert or Cooper, one of the big men. That's when they get their best looks. Either they can go up strong inside or they can move the ball better
And look, Lucian
and get a man
told
open
us
outside.
They play their best offense when they're running through their big men. Abdel Kareem with the ball at the top of the key, looking for a screen from Lopez, now trying to attack Albert. Kick out three. Yes. Jurassic. Navigators coming out firing here. Stratman. Nothing open right now for the Patriots. Stanger looking to create. That's going to be a walk. Now checking back into the game will be Gage Stanger and Michael Harding.
And for the Patriots, we've seen them kind of under pressure from the Navigators defense. They've been, trying to make something work, but it's resulted in a lot of turnovers. Already seen 3 quick turnovers from the Patriots.
And somebody had to set a ball screen at some point on that possession. So. Donovan Williams. Oh, he's going to get that ball picked away from Gage Stanger. Gage Stanger flying down the other end. Oh, nice give off feed to Cooper. Very unselfish play by Gage Stanger.
Great decision.
We might be seeing a turning point in Gage Stanger.
Yeah, he's been fantastic the last few games. And yesterday we saw against Hunter Salas. Obviously it's a mismatch right there.
He contained him.
But yeah, he contained him. He never seemed to show any fear or anything. He was going up like it was just anyone else. He's doing the same thing so far.
We'd be lying if we didn't think the officiating last night had something to do with how great of a start Millard North got off to in the third quarter. Obviously Patriots had some foul trouble they were dealing with. Oh, nice job by Blake Stanger to force another errant shot by Donovan Williams, and then a loose ball foul on number 33, Jack White.
And that'll be a crucial part because like we had said, a lot of the offense goes through guys like Williams and Abdel Kareem. So if they can continue, if they have good defense on Williams, he knows that he needs to be taking a lot of shots. So he might force a few thinking that he needs to be a big part of this offense.
Cooper at the buzzer. Yes! Oh, my goodness.
What a shot by Cooper. Gave the Patriots some momentum going into the second quarter.
Well, guys, I lost my voice last night against Millard North in that student section. I literally just had one of those Sean McDonough voice cracks on. Oh, my God. That will be fun listening back to. Hell of a shot by Jack Cooper. We're going to take a quick break and be right back. Joey, from now on, any high leverage, insane, kind of crazy plays in this game, you're the one who has to be the one to yell.
Navigators being patient, not a lot of options right now.
3 ball, no good. There's once again Jurdasek. Pushing the pace now. Harding brings it up. Oh, tough shot off the glass. No, gets his own board. And then he gets it knocked out of bounds. It will remain Patriot ball. Very, obviously, good end of the quarter. A quick 5-0 spurt. It's only a 3-point game now.
Yeah, we definitely saw the Patriots change it up. I think at first the Navigators had a really quick pace on offense, and the Patriots weren't able to stop it. And we saw them do a better job preventing them towards the end of the half. or quarter, excuse me.
Jurasek nearly stole that inbounds pass. Harding now with the ball. Looking for somebody to get open. Really good defense being played right now by the North Stars. Stanger looking to attack off the glass, off the rim and no good. Rebound pulled down by Williams. Gives it off to Brown. Now back to Williams. Open three ball. Bang.
3-point shot.
Williams, right from the start of the game, making his presence known. It seems like every play is revolving around him.
Very sweet stroke. Cooper now with the ball. Find an open man. Goes off to Blake. See if they can get Trevor Albert involved, Joey. Been pretty quiet so far tonight. That's an errant pass underneath. It's going to be another turnover on Millard South.
And for the Patriots, in a close game like this, especially one where so far the Navigators' shots been falling really well, you got to make sure turnovers like that can't be happening. We've seen a little too much of it so far.
Jurasek. Abdel Kareem into the lane, off the rim and no good. Loose ball, and that is going to remain with North Star.
Well, they didn't get the ball. Nice aggression right there and good effort play right there by the Patriots.
Donovan Williams, no hesitation. Oh, he's feeling it now, Joey. Donovan Williams from way downtown.
Yeah, remember when I said he was 23% from three? He's not showing that. Already 3 threes on the day for him.
Gage Stanger, a little floater. No good. Foul on the floor. Going to stay. It's going to stay here. Appear to be Jurasek committing the foul.
I will say one smart thing the Patriots done so far is avoiding fouling the Navigators. So far, only 1 foul for the Patriots, and the Navigators are a really good free throw shooting team. Guys like Luke Jurasek, 88% from the line. Brown, 78%. You know, everyone's in the 70s or 80s, doing a really good job. Very disciplined team.
Stanger, cross court to Cooper. They're trying to get it down low to Albert. It's really good defense. A lot of length here on the Navigators. That's going to be a carry.
And so far, the Patriots have nowhere to go on offense. Navigators have done a fantastic job shutting them down. Patriots haven't really seen any good looks. Obviously, they've been trying to get it inside. You know, when I interviewed people, it seemed like everyone was saying a big key was getting it inside, using that size advantage. And the Patriots have been trying. They just haven't had any good looks to get the ball inside.
And obviously, Williams is the one guarding Albert, so very physical presence on number 30. Goes in the lane, reverse layup off the glass, and good. Donovan Williams is taking over, Joey, 8 straight points. And now the Patriots are getting out of their norm. Another turnover, and Lucian's going to take a timeout to talk things over. Cut it down to 3 at the end of the quarter. They have yet to score here in quarter number 2.
And this is an issue we see from a lot of teams. When a team goes on a run, the other team a lot of times tries to match that pace, tries to, you know, do exactly what they're doing, but just on, you know, to their advantage. And right now the Patriots are trying to match that quick pace the Navigators have, and it's resulting in a lot of, you know, quick, sloppy turnovers that the Navigators are, you know, taking advantage of on the other side.
They don't seem to have the same aggressive attitude that they had last night. We saw them pushing it through the Millard North press, finding open guys, draining threes, answering every Millard North run in that first half.
Yeah, and on the other side, shutting down their top scorers. Hunter Salas at 6 points at half. I believe Williams has 13 points, 11 points. I know he's got 3 threes and he just had that bucket.
They got to respond here. In front of their home crowd, they have to have a response. This North Star team's not better than Millard North by any stretch, not even close. They play like they did last night in that first half. They can easily come back from this 11-point deficit.
And one big thing, one reason the Navigators have such a, no, I wouldn't say such a big lead, it's only 11, but the reason they have a lead by this much is because their shots really been falling. And we've seen that doesn't always stay for 32 minutes. We could see in that second half them losing that shot. So if the Patriots just keep playing their game, playing smart, they could slowly climb back into this game and take a late lead. We've seen the Patriots fight hard, have some comeback wins. We could see another one tonight. And especially earlier, we saw a quick 5-0 run by the Patriots. It's not like this will be a hard deficit to come back. It's still halfway through the second quarter.
Abdel Kareem yet to get on the board, actually. Second leading scorer for North Star. Lopez underneath. That was deflected by Stenger. It's going to be out of bounds off of Lopez. Albert, oh, nice pump fake. Mid-range 2 off the board, no good. And pushing the pace right now is Brown. Over to Abdel Kareem. Williams, he can knock it down. Oh my goodness.
Basket by Donovan Williams.
This man has been lights out. Fantastic game so far by 4-star Donovan Williams.
He's taking over right now.
Like
nice play by Brown. Munchin, though, going to save it underneath to Albert.
Pass.
Albert, yes.
Nice vision there by Munchin to see Albert down low.
Oh, nice move to avoid the charge with Logan Edwards. Stenger was right there ready for the charge. He just avoided it.
Yeah, fantastic job going up and avoiding him.
Blake now with the ball. Oh, nice cut by Harding. Yes, and one.
Basket by Michael Harding. Fouled in the act of shooting.
And for the Patriots, plays like these are essential. You really want to, especially in a home game, try and take that momentum, try and get the atmosphere on your side. So, and ones like this, you got to make sure you're taking advantage of these and starting to play your game.
Albert going to take the rest along with Blake. 5 on the floor right now for the Patriots. Just Munchin, Stratman, Harding, Gage Stenger, and Jack Cooper.
An impressive thing by the Patriots we've seen throughout the season is, we're seeing the bench get more and more implemented into the games. The first few games of the season, it was pretty much all the starters, except for a couple minutes when they needed a rest. We're starting to see Trey Munchin, Ben Stratman really playing bigger roles on this team.
That's the only way they're going to get better is if they have more guys step up. In and out. That's going to be a foul on Cooper.
Charge to Millard South, number 34. Jack Cooper, his first personal team, 2.
Up top, it's Edwards. Patriots back to that zone. I thought they would play more zone earlier, trying to limit those outside shots. However, it does not matter on that one. Navigators are red hot from deep, Joey.
Like you had mentioned, Abdel Kareem was getting shut down, and here he is scoring.
Patriots need to push the pace. That's what worked last night against North. That's how they got out to that halftime lead. Edwards attacks Munchin, spins, fade away. Yes.
What a move. Great fader right there.
Logan Edwards off the bench, providing really good minutes right now.
Yeah, quick 4 points from him. And that'll be essential in the moments where guys like Donovan or Abdel Kareem are out. It's really big. It's really important for them that your bench is, keeping the ball moving.
Swinging around to Gage Stenger. Gonna take his man one-on-one. Pull up Jay, no good. Gets his own rebound. Foul underneath, no call.
In plays like that, he was unsuccessful, but that's what we saw a lot from Gage yesterday. That played a huge role.
Edwards. No, that was more of a heat check than anything. Lopez gets that shot blocked by Cooper, and that is a travel. Now back on the floor will be Blake Stanger and Trevor Albert. Joe, we've got 1:26 till half. See if the Patriots can go on a little run. They went on to that 5-0 spurt at the end of the first quarter. They can get things under 10. It's a great positive way to look at the end of the quarter, just to chip away.
Yeah, I mean, the score doesn't do justice. It's a 14-point game, but it's actually been a lot closer. It's just a lot of huge threes from the Navigators that have really extended this lead.
Their best players outplaying our best players, but Donovan Williams, excuse me. It's a man amongst mans, and he steals the ball right here. Get into the lane, fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And I talked with Coach Lucian kind of about the keys to, coming out on top for this game, and he made it simple. He said you got to keep the guards off the foul line because they've been really successful at free throw, limiting them to 1 shot per possession, so making sure your guys are boxing out, getting those rebounds, not giving them any second chance plays, and attacking the inside. And so far, they haven't attacked the inside as much as you would think, but it hasn't really been there. The Navigators done a great job on defense, really limiting that.
They've been really suffocating anytime they try to have a post feed. That's why the Patriots got to start cutting more, got to set more ball screens, right? Got to play at a faster pace, shoot more threes, which we saw them do once again last night, hitting threes pretty effectively against Millard.
And all the games where we see guys like Trevor Albert having big nights is because they keep moving the ball, working it inside and out, giving him shots open from the corner.
Been very quiet so far this game. Their leading scorer for Millard's going to have to step up. They're going to get back into this one, currently down 16. Cooper, off the glass, no. Oh, gets his own rebound. And that's going to be a jump ball.
Possession, Millard South.
Like you said, the Patriots are looking to get some points on the board, go on a little run before halftime, get some momentum going for them.
Gage Stanger almost lost that one. He's off to Blake. Blake into the lane, fouled, almost got it to go.
Nice aggressive take. Really nobody open there, so Blake Stanger decides to do it all by himself. Gets a good look. Now 2 shots at the line.
The North Star, number 4, Derek Edwards, his first personal, team 5. Blake Edwards was fouled in the act of shooting.
Gets the second free throw to go as well, and now he'll check out with 2 fouls. Not trying to risk another third foul.
Smart call by Lucian. With 30 seconds left, you're not worrying about this too much. You don't want him to get a third foul. That ends up playing a huge role in the second half.
Brown's going to dribble up the court. We'll see if the Navigators hold for the final shot, which will likely happen.
Patriots applying some pressure.
Down low, Donovan Williams, size advantage, gets his own board, blocked by Albert. Fans voicing some displeasure.
To Millard South, number 2, Gage Stanger, his first personal, team 4.
And we'll see Williams, a 75% free throw shooter, what he can do right here.
Donovan Williams is fouled in the act of shooting.
Very impressed with the size and just the overall physical demeanor of Williams.
Dwayne
Makes him play as
into
D1
the
offers.
Gator lineup.
All right, so if Patriots are going to get the last shot of the half, goes in and out, got to go. 4 seconds and counting. Albert at the buzzer. Almost got it to go. 15-point deficit for the Patriots at half. Completely reversal of what we saw last night, Joey. We'll talk more after half of what the Patriots need to do in the second half to have a chance to come back. But for now, the Navigators in control, 38-23. We'll take a break. Be right back after half. best half of basketball they've played all season, right? High-paced, knocking down shots, defensive tenacity. Very slow, ugly, not really methodical. Just not a lot of energy in that first half. You can just sense it on these players, like the energy was taken out of them last night against North. What needs to happen?
Well, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's some fatigue issue where, yesterday they used up a lot of energy, which is very possible. But we're just, like you said, this isn't at all the team we saw yesterday in that first half. We saw a lot of great, defensive battles, but tonight we just haven't seen much. We've seen a lot of sloppy play, a lot of turnovers.
Jurasek over to Brown. 3 ball, and right out of the gates, Navigators 5-0 run, lead up to 20 now.
I mean, yesterday with, Hunter South, they knew they'd have to shut him down. He had 6 points at halftime. Today, they knew Donovan Williams, they had to shut him down. 19 first half points, hit 5 threes.
Harding in the lane for 2. Good cut right there.
And those are the best plays we've seen from the Patriots. When they cut inside, they're pretty successful. Today, we've seen 4 or 5 baskets where they've driven inside, gotten some nice looks.
The shot-making ability, though, of the Navigators has been very impressive. Seem to be a better 3-point shooting team than Millard North, at least.
Yeah, they've been fantastic from 3.
Williams, deep 3, way downtown. The Navigators cannot miss.
I don't think I've ever been more wrong than when I said that his weakness was three-pointer. What I saw is a 23% three-point shooter. He's got 6 threes in the day so far, 22 points. He's been fantastic.
Insane. Cooper working with Lopez, and he's going to get fouled going up with it.
I will say one thing, the Patriots have done well defensively. Another person that, Quat Abdel Kareem, averaging 20.6 rebounds. He had 3 points in the first half. Obviously, he got the first bucket of this half, but only 5 points so far of the game for him. So they've done a good job limiting him. It's just they haven't been so lucky with Donovan Williams, who has been fantastic.
Cooper's first free throw is good. Look, the first thing if the Patriots want to make a comeback, the energy is going to have to pick up. That's number 1. Number 2, defensive pressure, right? We saw last night just 100% effort on the glass, like boxing guys out from Millard North, diving for balls. Jurasek hands it off to Williams. Dishes it off to Brown. Now gets it back. 3 ball, no good. See if the Patriots can push the pace. High-low down to Harding. And 1.
Harding doing a nice job trying to get him back into this game. And a nice job seeing him down low. Like we'd said, you got to wonder what it is today that's making them play so different. It could be fatigue from a hard-fought game yesterday. It could be, they've been focusing on Millard North for a while. Maybe, they focus hard on North. Exactly. They kind of overlooked.
They were focused a lot on Millard North preparation.
Yeah, their top priority was, fighting hard for Millard North. They might have overlooked this game a little bit.
Albert with the rejection. Blake Stanger pushes it to Gage. Blocked from behind. What a rejection by Abdel Kareem. Donovan Williams into the corner. Brown. No good. Lopez a board underneath. Rejected by Cooper. Williams. Nice give off to Jurasek. No good, and that's going to be a push-off on Lopez. A couple Sean McDonough voice tracks in that. Once again,
That's
folks,
right.
I apologize for my lack of a voice tonight.
North Star, number 23.
You saw some great defensive sequences for both teams right there. Both teams getting a few blocks in. And I did like, Donovan Williams could have taken a 3 there, had the selfless play, getting it to Jurasek, who wasn't successful. But a nice selfless attitude. Even, 22 points so far by Williams. You'd assume he'd take that 3. But he saw a more open teammate, and he made sure to feed it to him right away.
Really good basketball play. Look, we've talked about the leadership of Blake Stanger, what he provides every game. You wonder what the message was at halftime. If he can rally the troops around him. Cooper's going to get a touch underneath. Spins. Looks for a man. Gives it back out to Blake. Albert, he's been shut down all night by Abdel Kareem. Cooper gonna take the three. Not able to knock it down. Albert wisely does not foul. And Abdel Kareem comes up the court with it. Dishes it off to Williams into the corner. Brown thought about it, no. That's gonna be a hand check foul on the floor on Stanger.
And you had mentioned Blake Stanger as a leader, what he needed to do. And we talked to him a few days ago about what he needs to do as a leader to help this team. And all he said was he wants to do whatever he can to help win and to help his team out. And tonight, we haven't seen him doing the most offensively, but he has been a good leader, has had, good heart on defense. It just hasn't been there all night.
See if both of the Stangers can step up along with Albert. Williams, a three off the mark. Blake looking to push it. Oh, errant pass. And now numbers. Abdel Kareem. Oh, that was rejected by Stanger. He got his hand on it, and that's off of Abdel Kareem. That is a Blake Stanger play right on cue.
Yeah, great job. While the Navigators might have the momentum, Stanger tries to shift it as quick as possible. Great rejection giving the Patriots the ball.
Abdel Kareem's probably got 6 to 7 inches on Stanger.
But it does not matter.
Nope. All right, 46-30. This is the time if the Patriots want to start making a rally, chip away at the deficit.
It's now or never.
Gage underneath to Lance Rucker. Spin move, no good. Williams pushing the attack, going all the way, lefty layup, good.
Basket by Donovan Williams.
It's going to be a timeout. Lead still at 18, Joey. We're going to take a quick break. Be right back. .48-30. Patriots need a run. Harding. Swings it down low to Cooper. He got fouled from behind. Couldn't put it in, though. Good play out of the timeout by Lucian.
Yeah, it was a good feed right there to Cooper. Nice job going up strong. Can't get the bucket, but was going to the line for two.
His second personal, team 4.
I think a perfect way to describe this game. Last night the Patriots were playing up to their competition. They were up for the moment, right? Going toe-to-toe with the Mustangs. Tonight, they're just they've underperformed the entire game.
And it's one of those where if they can shift it, if they can start playing their game, they're still definitely in this one. There's still plenty of time to come back, but they cannot waste time. They got to go now. They got to start getting aggressive, getting back into this game.
Oh, Abdel Kareem was coming in hot but lost control of it. Look, Joey, me and you have played sports. We know the vibe and like the charisma around the locker room as Harding goes in the lane and one. What 4-0 spurt for the Patriots, just what they needed, Joey. As I was alluding to, though, when the mood of the locker room's down, right, somebody's got to be the person to pick everybody back up, get everybody going, because if that doesn't change, right, one person, like, cannot fix it for everybody. So.
And that's one great thing about this team. You have to imagine that there was, at least someone doing that for them. The first person that comes to our minds is Blake Stanger, but you look at this team, you see a lot more leaders. You see guys like Gage Stanger's been leading out a lot lately. Michael Harding, Trevor Albert. You got a room full of guys that are all great leaders trying to cheer up this team.
Got to pick each other up, get into it. Find some energy. Albert contests that three, but Jurasek knocks it down.
His second three of the night, and at the perfect time.
Albert, he's been really quiet all night. They've done a great job of focusing in on him and shutting him down. Mungin, 3-ball. Yes. Good answer right there by Trey Mungin.
And Mungin always comes in big with those corner threes. There it is, right on cue.
We're going to stay right here as Coach Lucian took his third timeout of the game. It's going to be a 30-second timeout, Joey.
And we knew coming into this, the main strategy for the Patriots, get the ball inside, attack the inside, do anything you can, either draw fouls or get buckets inside, use that size advantage. We have seen that to a minimum. Like you had said, they've been shutting down Albert, they've been shutting down Cooper. We've seen some back cuts by guys like Harding and Stanger, but besides that, the inside game's been pretty much absent, and that's what's kind of killing the Patriots right now.
Look, Joey, we've covered this team all year. We know how well they can play. We know they haven't played to the caliber that they've been growing steadily each game. We haven't seen them really regress, take a step back after a loss, right? We've seen them continue to move forward, continue to improve as a team, fight together. Let's see in these next 2 minutes and 45 seconds if they can continue to make a run, chip away. They've already have the lead cut down to 13 from 20. It's going to take everybody, though. It's going to be a foul on the floor. Only going to be the second team foul of the half on the Patriots.
Foul charge.
That's one thing. We've seen a lot of games. We see foul trouble play a part. Luckily for the Patriots, though, that's one of the things they haven't had to worry about too much tonight.
Williams catch and shoot, no good. Pushing it to Albert, size advantage underneath, yes.
That's it by Trevor Albert.
Here we go.
Yeah, quick little run by the Patriots.
Crowd starting to come alive. Oh, Stanger tried to pick Jurasik's pocket. Takes a mid-range floater off the glass. Jurasik seems like a savvy player.
Yeah, solid jumper right there. 8th point of the night.
Cooper. Oh, nice spin in the lane. Fouled. Got 2 separate fouls, both on the Navigators.
Foul charge to Gator number 33, Jack Wee, his 3rd personal. That's team 6.
Cooper's first free throw, left to short. Cooper gets the second one to go. Leads at 12 right now. Williams. It's going to be a foul on Harding on the floor.
And one great thing about Williams, that aggression, that attack, it often results in a lot of fouls on the opposing team, whether it's when he goes up for the shot or little push-off fouls.
Williams attacks. Donovan Williams.
26th point of the night for Williams, doing a fantastic job.
Cooper. Albert still quiet from the field. Haven't seen him drain a 3 yet tonight. Now he's going to take one right on cue.
And there it is.
Trevor Albert.
And now a foul on Blake Stanger.
Good timing right there by Albert.
I really wish I had a voice, Joey. Can't stress it enough.
Hey, that's all right. That's all right.
That one was the worst voice crack. That was the worst, actually. Lucian trying to get his team fired up. Lead has been cut to 11 with a minute to go in the quarter. Let's see if they can get it down to single digits. Jurasek. Donovan Williams attacking. Great help defense by Mungin. Jurasek 3, no good. Albert, that's off of Lopez. Patriots possession. Very interesting to see in this next 46 seconds if they try to get greedy. Do you try to push it up, go for an essential 2-for-1? You think the Navigators would hold the ball for that long? Or do you hold it for the final 46 seconds?
It's definitely a tough call. Lucian's one of those guys where he usually seems to make the right call, so we'll see what he does right here.
look to be trying to running an offensive set right now. Stanger's trapped with it. And Lucian's going to take a timeout.
Timeout on the floor.
Every possession is precious when you're trying to get back into the game.
South.
Patriots down to 1 timeout remaining.
It's a full timeout.
All right, full timeout right now. Birdie's Pizza, our sponsor Joey, sponsoring us with free pizza. We're going to run a little ad for them. .35 seconds to go. 55-44. Navigators in front of the Patriots. Patriots have cut this deficit down to 5 in this quarter. Just got to continue to chip away.
Looking to trim it down.
Albert calling for it. He's going to post up with Donovan. Albert kicks it out. Stanger wide open 3 from the double. Off the mark. He knew it was off right away. It's going to stay with the Patriots, however. And now, most likely, the Patriots will hold for the final shot.
Yeah, you have to imagine 16 seconds. They'll hold it, wait for the final shot.
Gage inbounding. Blake still on the bench with 3 fouls. Cut by Harding. Oh, he goes up with it and he gets fouled.
Smart move right there. Obviously, you wanted the final shot, but if you have an opportunity like that, you can't let it go to waste, especially in a game where you're trying to slowly chip back into this.
Third personal. Team 7.
If I'm Lucian right here, I'm pressing on this inbound, trying to take as much time off the clock as possible. Not just going to let Donovan Williams casually dribble it up the court nonchalantly, and then pull it for a 3 or anything like that. I also would consider a quick double out of nowhere with 5, maybe 4 seconds left in the corner, make him pass it off to somebody else. Lead is down to 9. Single digits for the first time since early on in the second quarter. Jurasek brings it up, 10 seconds and counting. Donovan Williams on the other side of the court. Abdul Karam, pull-up jump shot. Off the mark, no good. Tipped by Williams, no good. In a fight, in a battle, jump ball with 0.3 seconds to go. A great effort there by Michael Harding, not getting that ball wrestled away from Donovan Williams. Possession arrow does favor the Patriots. Sports Center top 10 right here. Munchin, you know it. Now, if he made that, they should have counted it, even if there's no replay. You don't know if he got it off or not.
It's true.
All right, guys, we're going to take a quick break. We got 8 minutes to go. Patriots only down 9 now. Do we have more magic here at Millard South? We'll find out after this. Start of the fourth, ladies and gentlemen.
What was once
Patriots can continue fighting back. That's a very nice reverse move by Lopez.
Yeah, Patriots did well in that third quarter. What once was a 20-point lead is now only a 11-point lead for the Navigators.
Harding looking to attack. But the Patriots got to do more. That's what they were doing last night. The offense is starting to pick up. Now they got to get some stops.
When we see that aggression, those inside attacks, that's when we see the Patriots at their best game, because they can either convert or get to the line.
Oh, Williams splits defenders. Oh, beautiful move by Donovan Williams. Just so explosive.
Yeah, Williams really making his presence known. 28 points.
Albert runs the floor. Nobody gets back to help Donovan out.
And like you said, when the Patriots play a little quicker, get more aggressive, that's when they're at the best. There they are scoring yet again.
See if they switch it up to a zone 2. Right now. Was that right on cue, actually?
That was perfect.
That was right on cue.
Well
How about
done.
that? Jurasek, ball fake. Attacks, finds the open man. It's Brown. Brown, mid-range jumper, yes.
Basket by Josh Brown.
Got to get stops, Navigators. With a little press of their own. Gage. Off to Cooper. Cooper nearly gets that ball stolen from him. Harding cuts. Oh, Albert somehow saved it, but right to Abdel Kareem. Not a good possession there by the Patriots. Brown, layup, yes.
Basket by Josh Brown.
And for the Navigators, this is exactly what you want. Try and take away that momentum the Patriots gained late in that third quarter.
I think that might be the strategy from Lucian. Play quick this quarter. Cooper, no. And a good box out there by Donovan Williams. Under 6 minutes. Abdel Kareem underneath. Over the top of Cooper, no good. And into the hands of Jack. Pushing it once again. It's Gage. Oh, spun and lost the ball. And now. Brown with the ball. Jurasek, 3. In and out. Stanger, look at him wrestle that ball away from Lopez. Albert underneath. Oh, nice. Oh, he left it short. He knew it right away. Slipped out of his hand.
And Albert, kind of not as big of a presence as we would have imagined. In the third quarter, making it known a little bit more. But so far in this quarter, Navigators done a great job limiting him.
Donovan Williams, nice no-look pass underneath.
Basket.
Tell you what, Donovan Williams is single-handedly winning this game right now for the Navigators.
Yeah, he's been fantastic. 28 points, and he's done a lot more than that.
Blake Stanger to Gage, open 3-ball. Count it.
3-point shot. Big Stanger.
And the Patriots need guys like him stepping up with those shots if they want to keep getting back into this game. They're trying to claw back in, but the Navigators are doing everything possible to prevent that.
That was the last timeout for the Patriots, so they have no more timeouts. The final 4:37. No reason to save them. Got to use them when you think it's the most proper time.
And for Lincoln North Star, they've really been feeling it lately. Won 4 of their last 5. They lost a close game to Grand Island, but since that, they had a 14-point win against Omaha Northwest, just had a 7-point win against Lincoln Southwest, now trying to make it a 3-game win streak for them.
And for Millard South upcoming on February 8th, they're going to play, or February 4th, excuse me, that will be this Tuesday at Millard South. They're going to play Omaha Northwest. Following that game, they're going to be playing at Fremont and at Westside. Now, the next 2 games for the Patriots should both be wins. If we're talking Omaha Northwest is 2-13, Fremont's 1-14. Then at Westside, that should be a terrific game. Another really hostile environment. Westside, one of probably the top 3 teams in the state, I would say.
But the Patriots have shown that they can keep it close with any team. We've seen some fantastic work by the Patriots, whether it's Millard North, Omaha Central, they can keep it close. It's just later in the game they've started to slip a little bit. So if they can play 2 whole halves strong, it'd be really interesting. I could see them, pulling off an upset or at least having a close call with Westside. I mean, we saw the Creighton Prep game, and Prep's beaten both Central and Millard North now.
Patriots, a bit of a press to start. Abdel Kareem. Now attacks, that's going to be a foul on Mungeon on the floor.
Foul charge to Millard South, number 12. Trey Mungeon, his second personal. That's team 5.
Williams comfortable taking his time.
Gage Stanger all up in him, not scared. Donovan's going to get past him. Good hands underneath by Cooper. They have to swing it back out. Abdel Kareem. Jurasek. Brown. It's that block. That's going to be a foul.
And great ball movement all around on that play by the Navigators, and able to get fouled, go to the line. Saw just some quick movement right there.
Foul charge to Millard South, number 34, Jack Cooper, his second personal. That's team 6. Josh Brown was fouled in the act of shooting.
This play for the Patriots. They're going to have to knock down some threes. Some quick threes. Create a couple turnovers from the press.
And that's something we've seen from this team a lot. You know, we see guys like Albert or Harding or either of the Stangers coming in clutch with some big threes. So if we could see some of that right now and some huge stops, which you've seen guys like Blake Stanger, you know, going all out on defense, forcing turnovers. But right now they're going to need the perfect storm.
See if they have it in them to at least get it back underneath single digits. Harding, guarded tightly by Jurasek. Harding, very stifling defense. That's going to be a charge on Harding.
Great charge taken by Josh Brown. That's exactly what they're looking for the Navigators. You want to stop the Patriots and try and, you know, take away kind of all their atmosphere.
Underrated part of this game has been putting Donovan Williams on Trevor Albert. Obviously, they have about the same size. Obviously, Albert's a little taller, but they put their best, their most physical player on such a lengthy, like, dominant three-point shooter, right? So how do you want to disrupt a three-point shooter that can spread you out? You put your most physical player on him.
It's worked perfectly. He's been limited, except for a few plays. He hasn't been able to do much tonight.
Cooper's going to check out.